Okay, back inside the 1020. First thing to do is to find the source of these high frequency oscillations that happen when you turn the volume up. I don't like to demonstrate it, the dog will go crazy, but so the sensitivity that we can notice by chopsticking around is very much concentrated on the first preamp tube, so the tube just might be microphonic. Easiest way to check this is to just switch the preamp tubes and to see whether the problem follows the tube or stays with the socket. If the problem follows the tube is faulty. If it doesn't follow the tube, the problem is in the socket or the wiring or the components around it. So let's get this one out and switch it. Okay, I found something. This resistor is very sensitive because it's never been soldered. Apparently that didn't completely solve the problem. I discovered that it's probably the input capacitor here that's mostly microphonic. Okay, let's work on the input, but I'm also gonna remove everything that comes behind the switch here. We'll keep the 22 nanofarad cap, the coupling cap. We'll remove the 500 pico, and all of this is going to be removed up until here somewhere. The 500 pico is here. This is the 150K feeding the plate, and this is the first coupling cap, 22 nanofarad. I'm just removing everything from the switch here. We'll reuse the switch for something else later on. Okay, the inputs are removed now. I'm gonna continue to remove the pots and find some arrangement for the new tone control. I was looking at something very interesting, which is a Carmen Ghia Tonestack. We'll remove all this, but we'll keep the terminal board down on the chassis there. It might be handy to wire up some components, because the Carmen Ghia Tonestack uses a 500K pot and a 1 mag pot. I can do with the potentiometers that are in this Geloso amp now. Let's make a mental note so as not to forget that this red wire coming off the board here was originally going to the switch down there. This small piece coming off the coupling capacitor, the 22K. This is the red. So we'll take everything out here and we'll connect this red to our tone circuits. Okay, where are we at? Oh, got two turntables and a microphone. No, just kidding. I ripped out most of the wiring for the tone control and the volume, and Completely redid the first tube with the 68K input resistor, 1 meg to ground, and this, as a matter of fact, is a 1.5K cathode resistor to ground. Let's hope we don't get noisy interference here. Here's a ground bus. Okay, we're done rewiring the Tonestack and the volume control. Dr. Z style. Signal comes off the coupling capacitor here through the red wire into a network of two 150K resistors. One goes here, the other one, and then 250 pico here. There, the other resistor, according to the scheme. Okay, here we go. Oops, that's wrong. Okay, that's a volume. Volume. It's a tone control. Okay. Another obvious problem is with these two screen resistors, 470 ohms. Here they are coming off this node here. This one seems worse off, but there's undeniably some damage on the other one too. Here, so let's measure the one that looks worse. 620 ohms. 177 ohms. That's like very low for a 470 ohm resistor. Well, in conclusion, as you all could hear, not all of the oscillations are gone, especially not at high gain. It's particularly a problem with the amount of gain that is in the amp now. Maybe we'll have to tone it down. But the tone control is very effective and very interesting. So, we'll keep on fighting the oscillations next time.